Jason Manning live at Brainerd International Raceway and Resort. Jed Copham, he's the proprietor out here joining us now. Good morning, Jed. How are you?
Good morning, and doing very well this morning.
Excellent. Good to see you, sir. Thanks for having us out here again.
Right.
I think we're going to be out here again the 4th of July weekend, but kicking off, would you call this the official kickoff of the summer at BIR this weekend?
Officially, yes. Unofficially, no. We've been open for well over a month now.
Right, right. So we start the Muscle Car Series this weekend out here at BIR. Talk about what's going to be happening.
Oh, all kinds of motorized mayhem going on out here. Anything from 200 mile an hour nitrous purging, turbo spool and muscle cars going down the drag strip, and then the SCCA on the road course burning laps out there. So lots of cool stuff. We'll also on Saturday have a handful of guys testing snowmobiles on the water for the upcoming water skip event coming up here in a couple weeks.
That one's always just defied logic to me. Snowmobiles on the water. I just don't get it. I mean, I get the attraction of it. I just never thought.
I don't know if you know, but we run ovals and actually race a couple times a year with them when they come here. But yeah, it's ovals. They do some drag racing and they also do ovals. So you're running buoys out there, taking corners and cutting through chop, and you mess up, you sink, and you're to the bottom. You go from racer to buoy.
Well, that's my question. If they sink, is there a contraption that picks the snowmobile up and gets it out of there?
Yep, there's a retriever. Pulls you up, brings you in, and believe it or not, you can recover almost all your gas because gas and water don't mix. So it's a matter of draining down in a bucket, letting it separate, and you're back up and running in about 10-15 minutes.
I bet that's a heck of a walk of shame for the driver right there too.
It is. It's always. I laugh every time someone sinks, except for when I sink. Then I'm probably swearing.
So let's talk about the rest of the summer here at BIR. What all do you have coming up? So I know you're going to be very, very busy.
Oh yeah, it's every weekend here at BIR, starting with, this weekend, the Street Car Showdown. We've got, next weekend, we've got Pleasureland RV here doing a big RV show, as well as BMWs on the road course. Then we get into what we call the Wet and Wilder weekend, where we've got a bracket drag race. We've got a motorcycle road race, and we have a IWA snowmobile water skip. So there's 3 events. That's a triple event weekend, June 9th to the 11th. Right after that, we get into the proving grounds, we call it. It's sport compacts, it's drifting, it's autocross, it's road racing, it's drag racing, car show. We're getting the kids for that one. I'd love to see it. It's a tire smoking, burnout mayhem here for that weekend.
Do you guys still do the bit where you just let people bring their vehicles sitting in their driveway just to race down the quarter mile?
Yes, we do. About every other Wednesday all summer
that,
long.
That's
so
fantastic.
Check the website for that. But yeah, every other Wednesday. And now added to that, the last couple of years, every other has either a autocross or a drift event associated with the Wednesday night. And actually, if we're autocrossing or doing whatever, that $25 entry gets you both drag racing and autocross or drifting, depending on what we're doing.
Didn't you just in the past year or two, and correct me if I'm wrong, make some improvements to your road course?
Actually, it's been 10 years since we started
or 10
the
years.
road course project, but every year something. This last year we added a new race control tower. We're building the infrastructure around the road course. We added a new tunnel to the bridge we built in 2008, and nothing like tearing up the work I already did 10 years ago. But yeah, it's coming around out there. We've got infrastructure. We're a world-class drag strip, and we're right there on the verge of becoming a world-class road racing operation as well.
Come to think of it, we've probably been coming out here for about 10 years now.
Pretty close,
It's amazing how quickly time flies, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah. And the pinnacle of our road racing for the year would be the 4th of July. You guys are here July 2nd is actually the 4th of July. Our weekend is a touch before, being the 4th is a Tuesday this year. But we've got the Trans Am Road Racing Series tied along with the second round of the Muscle Car Series. But that'll be some televised road racing mayhem, and it's been growing every year. We're hoping to see a full field of cars, and definitely our high mark for our road racing as of right now. And
well, you're right. This is a world-class facility, Brainerd International Raceway. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. Looks like the weather's going to cooperate as well. For more details, schedule, and all that stuff, BrainerdRaceway.com.
BrainerdRaceway.com. Don't forget our big boy, our NHRA Nationals coming up in August. That's our core. That's what really puts us on the map. It's and then now, as of last year, we put a drag race the weekend before the divisional. So it's the Thunder at the Lakes. Leads right into the Lucas Oil Nationals. It's 12 days. You can come out here for 12 days. We don't close. We're open. You can go right from one to the other. It's actually 8 days of racing over those 12 days. So there's a lot of fun to be had at that point.
And we'll certainly touch on this more throughout the morning. But you talk about bang for the buck out here at BIR. You really do get that.
Yeah, 2 racing events this weekend for the price of a single ticket. Keep in mind too, for the family, you've got, of course, the zoo camping area, but they also have, Jed, they have your restricted family camping as well. So if you don't want maybe the hoopla and the get after it type camping, and you want to be a little more restricted with the family coming on out, you got that area as well.
Yeah, there's really a mix of all at these types of events. You've got, you know, and really these events are more you'll see a lot more families out here racing. You got
Absolutely.
all generations helping work on the car, and one of them, multiple are participating in an event and out here having some fun. So.
Any idea
Making
where
memories.
Jeff's? Did you take Jeff's couch, by the way? It was in here.
Yeah,
Looking for that
otherwise
baloney.
he just snores too loud. You guys can't
I
hear
know
him.
Should have seen we walked in here this
That was
morning,
the
just
first thing.
wandering around.
He was like a lost puppy.
He was. He didn't
It's
know.
going back in next week, and we'll take it back out for the 4th.
Thank you.
Perfect.
All right, well, hey, thanks you guys for being here.
Yeah,
and
thanks, Jed.
Thank
we'll
you,
do a
Jed.
great summer here at the track.
BrainerdRaceway.com for all the details regarding Brainerd International Raceway. Brucey Brew.